Restoring Men in History. The Secret Service hearings, we're just going to take one, Nancy Mace, and you'll get the picture. Smugness, arrogance on display. Now, who do these people serve? You, the American people. So why are they not giving you information? This is a public congressional hearing to give you information, because in a republic, Congress is elected to represent you in a republic, get you the information and serve you. And these people are certainly public servants, right? And they're unelected. But these hearings will continue to further illuminate the administrative state and the agencies and their smugness and arrogance, and you've seen it before. Well, first, before we do clip one, let's read this from Thomas Jefferson. Whenever the people are well informed, they can be trusted with their own government. And whenever things get so far wrong as to attract their notice, they may be relied on to set them to rights. Thomas Jefferson to Richard Price, January 8, 1789. And what is he saying there? The people must be well informed to be trusted with their own government. He thought that was incredibly important. This is a public hearing for you, the American people, to get information on a monumental and an historic night where the Secret Service failed. Let's go to clip one, Nancy Mace, and this is good. Let's watch.
Is the Secret Service fully cooperating with our committee?
Yes.
Okay, you say you're fully cooperating with this committee. On July 15th, this committee sent you a list of demands of information that we wanted. Has the Secret Service provided this committee a complete list of all law enforcement personnel that were there that day? Have you done that? Have you provided a list to the Oversight Committee? Yes or no?
I will have to get back to you on that.
That is a no.
What did she say? I have to get back to you. And obviously she is prepared. She was prepared to not give you, the American people in the States, the answer that you deserve. Because she what? Works for you. An unelected bureaucrat working for you with smugness and arrogance. She gives no information by design. She's a public servant of you. Let's go to clip two.
Have you provided all audio and video recordings in your possession to this committee, as we asked on July 15th, yes or no?
I would have to get back to you.
That is a no. You're full of today. You're just being completely dishonest.
If you like our message, please subscribe and hit the notification button and like. We would appreciate it. So here you get dishonesty, right? A total disregard for being a public servant. And it's right in your face, right? These people are doing it in a public hearing in your face. What does that mean? We'll get to it. Not accountable to you or the American people. Where is she getting that? Why is she doing that? Why does she not believe she's accountable? And why does she believe she's above you? And this is another reason why all the agencies must be looked at. All the bureaucrats. It's up to us to watch over them. What else are they doing and covering up? Continuing to lower trust in the federal government, in agencies. By the way, the president does need protection, but any other agency that is unconstitutional must go. All we get is, I will have to get back to you. I will have to get back to you. I will have to get back to you. She was prepared to say, I will have to get back to you. She didn't come prepared, though, to give any information. She didn't bring many things, the timeline and others was specific, she says, right? This is our government hiding information from you, the American people. This is what these bureaucrats and agencies have done. It's far beyond her. This has been the pattern of the agencies in administrative state, to feel themselves superior to you and withhold information. What do they hope to gain? You can reflect back on other hearings, the FBI hearings, the IRS hearings, and you will get the same smugness and arrogance toward you, the American people. And they do it in public to your face. Why? Why do they do it? Obviously, they believe there are going to be no repercussions. They don't seem to have any fear of any lawful or legal actions that are going to be taken against them, or any punishments that will come their way from the government. That is a failure. Remember Lois Lerner and the IRS? And again, it's a no, and that is, she's full of it, right? And that's what many Americans will think when she says you're full of it. Many Americans will think she is full of it. That seems to be their strategy, though, ladies and gentlemen, to hold on, to withhold information, and then you'll forget about it. Go on to something else. We get so much information in this world that's coming at us. That's a help to the totalitarians, I think, to the big federal government, because you're overwhelmed with information. So these agencies have withdrawn information, not given information, held on to it, and they believe it will just go on, sadly. And many times I do think the American people will just let it go, forget about it. And if we keep doing that, something much worse may happen next time. And it may cost us our freedom. And it is costing our freedom. Okay, let's look at the last clip.
I'll have to get back to you on
Have
that.
you even read this letter that we sent you? Did you even read this?
Yes.
Okay, and you have said you don't know, you have no idea. Well, the answer is no. We haven't gotten a single document or piece of information or data from you or your agency in related to the rally that we have asked you for.
So there it is. She's had over a week, and she comes back to you, the American people, in a republic with what? Nothing. Zero. Zilch. No information. Same answer over and over and over. Because these bureaucrats must just feel they are above you, it seems like. And that there will be no repercussions, that you will forget. What does it cost them? What does it cost them for stonewalling, for withholding information on the American people? Jeff always asks in the groups, what's the penalty? What happens if you don't follow the Constitution? What's the punishment? How will these states or the government punish these people? How will they hold them accountable? And that's really what needs to happen, right? They must be held accountable. We almost had the ex-president and leading person for the next presidency assassinated, and she answers back to you, the American people, with smugness. Without virtue in public service, we cannot continue it as a nation, nor will the Constitution stand. Thomas Jefferson said this: if a nation expects to be ignorant and free in a state of civilization, it expects what never was and never will be. The functionaries of every government have propensities to command at will the liberty and property of their constituents. There is no safe deposit for these but with the people themselves, nor can they be safe with them without what? Information. Now, he's mainly talking about the press here, but this is a public hearing where you, the American people, can get information. That was Thomas Jefferson, 1816, by the way. Where are you going to get information? In a republic, when you have a congressional hearing that is public, that is where you can get information, and Thomas Jefferson believes it important. Not getting back a smug and arrogant person and agency. You need information to guide the Republican vote. She may not want to give up information, but that is not her choice. She must give information to the American people, not make it look like a grand cover-up. She works for you. And this is way beyond her. It's endemic to the agencies. They are way too powerful, and most are unconstitutional. That's the issue. How will they be held accountable? It's up to us to hold them accountable in a legal and lawful way. One great way is to decrease the size of the federal government, restore the Constitution, and restrain the federal government to its enumerated powers. It's way beyond them. 2, hold those in federal government accountable. And will it be difficult? Of course. But the states and the people must do that. If you like our message, we would appreciate it if you like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. Thank you.